Happy birthday, Marla.
What are you and Alex doing in here? Alone.
Oh, we were just running late.
Will you stop lying to me already?
What would I be lying to you about?
Don't spare me the innocent denial of care. We're having sex in here.
Ladies and gentle people, welcome back to my channel for an all-new soap opera recap of Days of Our Lives, October 23, 2024. I can't get into how upset and angry I am with Johnny and how he really treated Chanel in this episode. But anyways, let me take you guys through the recap. First off, we see Stephanie and Paulina there strategizing about some campaign, and then Leo comes over and tell them that, look, this takes more precedence than what you guys are talking about. They said, excuse me, you're interrupting our business meeting, but he said it couldn't wait. So it was some sort of scandal that could, affect the whole soap opera. So she said, like, Abraham could not, cannot deal with that right now. So what is it? So he said that he has the sources that some of the characters are actually doing the deed on the set. So of course, Stephanie quickly picked up that, okay, maybe somebody found out that she and Alex slept together on that hospital bed. So of course, she's playing coy because she doesn't want Paulina or Leo to really find out. But knowing Leo and that he's, some sort of a journalist, he will put two and two together that it was actually Stephanie and Alex that slept together instead of Alex and somebody else. So of course at first Paulina thought it was suggesting that Chanel was the one that he was sleeping with, but he said no, it's not Chanel, it could be any other actress on the soap. So anyways, he's saying that needs to be sorted out before something bigger come out, right? So we see Bonnie, and I don't know, it's like they turned up the annoying meter on Bonnie today, but yeah, she was really super annoying. I really trying to deal with it instead of fast forward through her scenes. But anyway, she was talking to Abe about letting Nancy's daughter Joy audition for this new role that they have coming for the soap opera. So she did put in a good word for her and said that, you did take a shot on me. I don't have any acting experience. So, you can give her a try. She's beautiful, she seems like she's talented, So, Abe does agree to that. And he said that he's on a time crunch, but he will, agree to see her and all of that, right? So Nancy comes over to her daughter's room, knocking at the door, barging in and saying like, I've been trying to reach you. And she said she was sleeping. However, she said that she came over there at 2 a.m. and she wasn't there. So what's up? So of course, Joy is defensive about it because she's saying, she's a grown adult. What's she doing over here knocking on her door? So she said, if I'm paying for both rooms, I have a right to, right? So anyway, she said she was at the bar, and she met this guy, she thinks that her mom probably doesn't know him, but her mom knows people in Salem. She would probably know who Johnny was. So anyways, she didn't go into detail because to her it was nothing much. So she did ask her about how the audition thing is coming for her, and she said that her friend Bonnie put in a good word and she's supposed to get some news. So of course, Joy is saying, all right, that means I got the job. So she said, no, it doesn't work that way. You have to audition. So of course, you can sense that this Joy character has some sense of entitlement when it comes on to her parents. She seems like she has a okay personality, but I feel like she has that little entitlement thing that I really can't stand with people. But anyways, she got a text message that Joy got the audition, so she needs to get ready because she's the first person up to do it, right? So while that is happening, Chanel goes over to Alex's place, to talk more about the surprise birthday party she's keeping for Johnny. So at this time, Alex was not really fully clothed. So she's assuming that he and Stephanie did the deed again. So he says, Stephanie is not over here today. It's just me. And, I don't really know where we stand because, Stephanie doesn't really want to do this thing and it's kind of complicated between the two of us. So Chanel is giving her opinion and her 2 cents. Like, why don't you talk to her, see what she feels like, what she feels like she wants to do? Like, if you feel like there's more feelings than just, friends with benefits, like, you guys really need to talk about it. So he said, yeah, you're right. So anyways, today is Johnny's birthday, of course, and she didn't even get to tell him happy birthday because he was really out of it and she left early. But she wanted Alex to go pick up the cake and all of that, just set up the place real nice so that she can get Johnny to the whole event, right? So Alex goes to pick up the cake, but Stephanie's there, and Stephanie was trying her best to not let Alex see her, but come on, that's really obvious, right? So she doesn't really want to talk to him. She point blanks tell him that, listen, we can't really do this sleeping around thing. She didn't go on to tell him that there's actually a scandal going on that's potentially brewing at the soap opera, but she doesn't want to do this friends with benefits things with him anymore. And he was like, are you sure about this? So she said, yeah, we work together, it would probably be too complicated and we need to keep things professional. So of course, we all know that that's not what Stephanie wants, but because of what's going on with the soap opera scandal and everything, and to try to save face, she doesn't really want to have any sort of other type of relationship with Alex. And I really think that they could potentially be a very great couple. They have the attraction, they have the chemistry, but Stephanie is playing hard to get. Stephanie is behaving like a child right now. And I really think that she and Alex could be a potential, really good couple. But anyways, so Chanel had to go over to the set because, Abe wanted her to run some lines with this new character. So, of course, Chanel doesn't know Joy, or that Joy actually spent time with her husband. So let's see how that's going to work out. But she comes in to audition for the role. They introduce themselves to each other and they run through the lines. And it actually was really good between the two of them, how it worked. So apparently Joy is supposed to be playing Chanel's character's rival. She actually has a thing for Alex's character Arrow, so they're supposed to have a face off with that, right? So since Johnny won't be directing because it's supposed to be a surprise birthday party for him today, Abe will have to step in to tape the audition or whatever, right? So after the audition, he said that he would reach out to Joy after and tell her if she got the role or not. So she did awkwardly stand there for a while, and he said that he would call, and then that's when she came out. So anyway, she goes back to her the hotel room and is surprised to see her mom there, but her mom said the maid is cleaning out her room, so that's why she sat there. However, her being intrusive as she always is, she found a wedding ring. So we can really probably assume that is Johnny's ring, since they spent some time together at the bar. Hopefully it didn't go that far, but because he should have talked this through with his wife before doing something really stupid as that. Two wrongs don't make a right. But anyways, she has some explaining to do to her mom as to how that ring is in her room. So let me show you guys 2 clips from that.
The question is, can you stay away from me? Okay, and it says that I'm supposed to stop right here.
And you know what I'm waiting to hear? Whose wedding ring is this?
So we go to the soap opera set at the hospital, and Marlena is filling in for the role that Hattie left, right? So of course this was from Leo convincing her really badly that he wants her to fill in that role. So she is supposed to finish off the death scene that Hattie was supposed to finish, and she's just in character. Of course she's hesitant about it, but she did film it. Also the doctor, the administrator there is he got promoted to more lines. Then, Marlena said that she has a real daytime job to go to. So she did ask Johnny, she did tell Johnny happy birthday and tell him that Ali also sent her wishes. So he's not really in a good mood, obviously. So she asked him if everything is all right. So he said that he's just exhausted from, blocking the scenes for the soap opera. But we already know what's up. So she did give him a birthday cupcake from Chanel's bakery. Of course, he is not feeling Chanel right now, so he's not happy about it. So at some some point, you know, they filmed the scene. Marlena leaves to go to a real job. Then Bonnie had to finish off playing, you know, a dead Charlemagne, right? So they put her under the blanket and all of that, right? So after that is wrapped, Stephanie comes down there, and you know, the doctor, the administrator said he saw her and he said, like, Faith, you know, we could go through some lines. And of course, you know, she didn't want nobody to know that, you know, she was that person, because if Leo overheard that, he would already put it together that she was the one that actually slept with Alex, right? So anyway, she rushed away from him. She said she's not Faith, you know, me, you know, you got it twisted and all of that. So Leo did rush Johnny to the other room, because at this point Chanel was waiting for him so they could set up the area for his birthday and all of that, right? So let's go to the show, Donna. At first, Chanel and Alex was in the room, and Alex tell her that he got the cake, so she's thankful for him, you know, stepping up and all of that, right? So all things are in full motion for Johnny's surprise birthday party, and then he walks in. Of course, he's perturbed to see the two of them again, so he leaves to go do something else, and she, you know, embraces him, trying to tell him happy birthday, and he's saying, you know, no, don't give me that. What were you and Alex doing in here? So she said, you know, we were just talking about the soap opera. So he said, that's total BS. Like, I knew you guys slept together. So she's surprised, she's confused, like, what do you mean? So he said, I know you guys slept together the other day, and you try to do it again, and I, you know, happened to be at his apartment the other day, and, you know, overheard you guys talking about how clueless and stupid I am. Like, you know, I'm so tired of it, like the lies and everything, and you keep lying out of your mouth. And then he proceeds to, like, you know, call her a slut. And I'm saying, like, I was even taken aback at Chanel too. Like, you really gone that low to be disrespectful to her? Like, oh my gosh. You know, and he's just, you know, screaming at the top of his lungs, you know, all this pent up anger and everything. And Chanel doesn't know where this is coming from. She said, you know, she has not slept with nobody. She hasn't even done a scene with Alex. None of that, right? So he storms out, like, say he can't, you know, stand to look at her face and everything. And poor Chanel is just there, like, wondering how this turned left, right? Because she's really confused.
Fool your husband.
Johnny, this is not at all what you
No,
think.
it's exactly what I think. Okay? And don't even bother trying to deny it. I refuse to believe another word that comes out of your mouth because you're a cheating slut. Even now. You're lying right to my face. I can't believe it.
So they already set up the birthday party for him, and he just storms out. Then he sees everybody there, you know, they're saying surprise to him, and he's surprised at what's going on. He sees the banner, and, you know, Alex is saying, you know, your wife did this all for you, Johnny. This is a surprise birthday party. So, of course, he feels like a big idiot right now. And Chanel is, you know, behind him, angry, and she's like, well, surprise. So at this point, I don't know what he going to say to her to make this right, like, especially that he disrespected her a while ago. I don't know how this is going to work out, because, you know, this, and he probably slept with, if he really slept with Joy, this is not gonna end well for the two of them. But this is it, guys, for today's recap. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys tomorrow for an all new recap. I apologize for the late recap. I was out on a field trip with my family. But yes, Olive, thank you for commenting as much as possible. I really appreciate your support. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
What is this? Happy birthday, Johnny boy. You surprised the what? You better be, buddy, because Chanel, your wife, did all this for you.